Hi, everyone, and welcome to our second session today for our AP presentation. In this session, we hope to be able to focus on the benefits of the Advanced Placement Program and express the opportunities that are available to students. As we move through the program, students will have an opportunity to develop skills and content knowledge that will help them earn university credits and be better prepared for that transition to post-secondary school as they move from grade 9 to 12 here at Bishop Reading. When we move through the explanation, you will also get an understanding of how the program works. As students enter in grade 9, they are not immediately engaged in university content, but slowly skills are built and scaffolded as they move through the program, eventually reaching grade 12, where they will master university content, helping that transition to post-secondary. First, we'll talk about what is advanced placement and the goals of the program. As students start the program in grade 9, they're slowly introduced to a greater depth and increased rigor of the program, with the intention of students increasing their content knowledge to include university course concepts by the completion in grade 12. We would also emphasize a skill development that would focus on critical thinking and problem solving. For example, in our math program, we might choose to flip our classrooms so students are introduced to new concepts and examples at home, but then solve those problems in class, with the emphasis not being on the computational order of operations that we would need to be successful in math, but also the thought-provoking discussion of how do we approach problems, how do we use our critical thinking to support our understanding of math, and also an analysis of the different ways we could approach problems to get to the answers that we need. That provoking classroom discussion is an important part of our math program.
Other examples of what our AP programs offer include our science programs, which are based primarily on scientific inquiry and problem solving, allowing students to make real-world connections and enhance problem-solving abilities, as well as our English language programs with regards to the depth of analysis and understanding required, as well as modern-day connections to socio-historical context introduced within the texts.
And when we look at that, it's important for us to understand that not only these skills that are important to engage our students in learning and meaningful for that transition into the university environment, but it's also really meaningful life skills. For example, our English language program would emphasize an analysis of persuasion. So not only are they learning how to write in an analytical way, which would be expected for the essays and the lab reports that they're going to have to do in the university programs they attend, but also it helps them in real life understanding in how do we understand the political messaging we're getting? Why is it effective? The analysis is so much more than just how do I write an essay. It's how do I persuade people, which makes us critical thinkers that can interact in a positive way and be meaningful participants in society.
So we have a number of these comprehensive programs offered at Bishop Reading and encourage our students to explore a wide variety of these programs to make them informed citizens and diversive learners. Students have benefited from taking a wide variety of these, including humanities and language, which includes our art and design, English literature and composition, English language and composition, and French language courses. Also, we have our social sciences AP courses, including human geography, statistics, and European history, as well as our STEM programs, which include computer science A, computer science principles, biology, physics 1, and chemistry.
And if we look at what the real benefit of having a program like this at Bishop Reading, it's that students get to enhance skills all across different varied disciplines. So again, our STEM programs are excellent, but they're enhanced by the access to some of our programs in the humanities and languages. For example, a student who is interested in engineering may also want to have access to architecture or urban design programs. And our art and design program helps students build art portfolios, which are often requirements for those programs. Furthermore, if we look at our biology program, which would focus heavily on sustainability and access to resources and how physical life exists, well, that also is supported by a human geography program, which emphasizes sustainable urban development and how public transportation can help meet some of those goals that they're learning about the environment in biology. It is also important for us to share with you that when we talk to our students, the number one important factor that they think grade 8s should know coming into the program is that they should explore these different areas. Many times students come in with an idea that a clear focus on what their profession would be. Many times, I'm going to be an engineer, I'm going to be a doctor. But again, they think they understand what these other programs are and what they have to offer. But our advice that our own students would share with your children and you as grade 8s is to explore what all of these programs have to offer. Because oftentimes what they are is not what you think they are. So we really hope that our students with the skill and the interest in these different areas do explore them, because the value of the AP program is in its comprehensive approach to educating a whole student who can participate in the world effectively and be well versed in a variety of subject areas and disciplines.
Our advanced placement programs have widespread recognition in that every university recognizes AP across Canada and globally. So some of these institutions include Oxford University in England, Yale and Harvard University in the US, and the University of Toronto and Waterloo in Ontario. Many of our students who recognize the value of AP in their post-secondary institutions of choice, or do recognize the value of AP in their post-secondary institutions of choice. For example, we have a grade 12 student last year who is currently attending Harvard to study government and politics, who acknowledges that her AP courses have aided greatly in her transition, which speaks to the value of the program for our students, including that enhanced rigor and pacing.
To build on the information that Ms. Fraser just shared about how universities recognize the advanced placement programs, I really want to highlight how that relationship works between the universities and advanced placement. Oftentimes, the universities work in conjunction with advanced placement to develop programming that they feel meets the needs of their students. A great example of this is the AP Capstone program. This is a program that was developed by advanced placement out of a request from the higher education institutions. They wanted students to have a focus on interdisciplinary approaches to problem solving and critical thinking, and they wanted to emphasize communication skills and how do we present dynamic and rich research. Through that, AP developed the Capstone program. It's a conjunction of 2 courses, AP Seminar and AP Research, and we're excited to announce that Bishop Reading has been given the access to apply that program starting next year. We're very excited about this, and again, it enhances our comprehensive program and that interdisciplinary thinking that we think is so important for our students. Furthermore to this is that Bishop Reading has been one of 2 schools in Ontario selected to work in conjunction with the University of Toronto and the St. Michael's College at the University of Toronto to support student achievement. So those students will work over the course of this year in order to be mentored in research, how to present that research, how to access and use libraries in a university setting, and again, that mentorship of those resources with the University of Toronto and how they're moving forward. It's an awesome opportunity for our students, and it's an excellent example of some of the enhanced rigor and the critical thinking and supports that our students will experience as they move through the AP program in preparation for that transition to university.
So if you're looking for more information on the AP programs within our schools or AP in general, there is a wealth of information on the AP College Board website identified here, apcanada.collegeboard.org, or you can contact myself, Ms. Fraser, in the guidance department at the school, or Mr. Duffy, our VP and AP coordinator at the school as well.